Thanks, Paul. My name is Isaac Foley. I'm a young Christian conservative running to represent the values that raised me in the place that I call home. And I want to thank Paul for hosting this forum. I had the opportunity to go onto his show earlier last week, and something I told him was that I was raised with a certain set of socially conservative values, something that I think my district in Springdale really holds close to their hearts and dear to their area. But something I learned in college was more the academic side of conservatism, why we're fiscally conservative, why we believe in free markets, why we believe in individual freedoms and liberty. And the reason that I'm running is because I believe oftentimes people are elected to office saying that they believe in a certain set of values or principles, but then once they get into office, they live by a totally different set of values and principles. I don't know my opponents, but I know me, and that's not me. So I appreciate your support, and if you're from Springdale, I appreciate your vote.
Hi there, my name is Charles James. It's a pleasure to see everyone here. It's a great crowd. Thank you so much for coming. I am the Planning Commissioner in Springdale. I additionally work for the University of Arkansas as a major gift fundraiser for the Fulbright College. The reason I'm running is to bring a fresh perspective, fresh conservative perspective to District 89. The district itself is evolving from a new revitalization effort underway to a $100 million hospital, children's hospital being built, to a 40% minority population. Springdale right now needs someone who can bring both the past and the future, where Springdale has been and where Springdale is going. I believe I am that candidate to do that. Thank you so much.
Hello, I'm Jada Starr, and I'm running for House District 90. I have been an Arkansas educator for 25 years, and I'm ready to take this experience to the legislature. I think the next Arkansas General Assembly will be an extremely important one for our kids, especially in the areas of education and reforming Department of Human Services. We need an experienced leader, and I am ready to take the knowledge and the experience that I have in the area of education and walk right into that front door of the state capitol and do some good for our kids that should have been done a long time ago. We have an urgent situation in Department of Human Services, and I am the grandma to get it done. Thank you. But anyway, I appreciate you being here tonight and taking time out of your night watching TV and whatever you do, and I thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
Hi, as he stated, I am Debra Hobbs. I've been in Benton County for 30 years. Walmart brought us to Benton County. I followed my husband around on his Walmart journey. I say that we grew up with Walmart and learned some great work ethics as well as great principles through that. I have had a variety of jobs because of moving around so much. I am an educator, certified, first of all in Arkansas, but I taught school in Texas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and then back to Arkansas. Completed my counseling degree at University of Arkansas, worked for a counselor as well as for a while. Also worked for a while with Kids Voting Arkansas, because like Paul said, I believe if more citizens would be informed about voting and then go vote, our state, our nation would be different than what it is. I believe in serving the citizens. Government should be here to serve the people, not the people to serve the government. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Randy Alexander, and I have been married for 43 years to my wife Pat. She's not here this evening because it's my grandson's third birthday. After 43 years, she'd rather eat birthday cake than listen to me. But I also have a son, obviously, and a daughter-in-law, and 3 grandsons that live in Rogers, and we go to church in Rogers as well. I got involved in politics a few years ago because I'm tired, frankly. I'm tired of watching my country decline pretty much nonstop for 25 years and on an accelerated pace for the last 8. I'm tired of watching transitions like getting to a level of debt that is just unfathomable. almost $20 trillion. I'm tired of living in a country where we have transitioned in my lifetime from a place that respects Christianity to one that tolerates Christianity, and now one that's hostile often towards Christianity. I'm concerned about my grandsons and the level of debt they already had. One of them is 4 months old, and this year is $58,000. And I'm really concerned that they're not going to really know what it's like to live in a free country if we keep going the way we're going. So I'm here to fight for that. I'm here to push back. I am a Republican because the platform of the Republican Party lines up pretty close with what I believe. Unfortunately, some of our Republicans haven't read that or don't comprehend it. I'm not sure which. So those are the values that I think are important, and that's what I'm going to be trying to advance. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Austin McCollum. I am running for state representative for District 95. I'm a Republican candidate, and my story is such that I basically saw my representative time and time again say one thing and vote another way. Maybe a lot of other people running for office won't be as transparent with you and say that that is the reason they're so motivated to run, but it became very apparent to me after not a long time when Sue Scott said, "I am for something," and then voted the opposite way. We might get into the particulars later. Besides that, unlike maybe Representative, I'm going to go ahead and call you Representative Foley down there. He says he doesn't know his opponent, but I know my opponent, and unfortunately, I think that the best indicator of what is to come is looking back at past votes, and it's not looking great for District 95 if Sue Scott is elected. So that's kind of why I got into this in the first place. Now, what I intend to bring to District 95 is looking at bills through the lens of how can I bring prosperity to the state of Arkansas while sticking to strict adherence to the principles of individual liberty, and that's why I'm here tonight. Thanks, guys.
Well, thank you. My name is Hodges. I'm currently a state representative, and since I'm not on the ballot till November, I'm going to try to take as little time as possible tonight and not detract from the others that are up in 3 weeks. All I'd like to say is that I left Little Rock last April thinking I have no regrets, and that I went down there and I did what I told the people in my district that I would do. I think a lot of people left last year and thought I'm going to have some explaining to do, and you're seeing that now with a lot of campaigns. I got a Calvin Coolidge Award after the session, a Friend of Freedom Award, good ranking from the American Conservative Union, who used one of my bills to score other legislators. So I'm really proud of my record. I'm proud to be up for re-election this year, and I'm hoping that a lot of people on this stage can go down to Little Rock and really, as they've said, stay true to their values and not give in to the pressure that is applied to you once you get down there. So it's a pleasure to be with you all tonight.
Good evening. My name is Sharon Lloyd, and I'm running for State Senate District 7. That's in Washington County, but I'm glad to be in Benton County with y'all this evening. There are approximately 82,000 people in State Senate District 7. Of those 82,000, 27,000 are K through 12 students, and I'm an educator of over 20 years. I would like to go to Little Rock and meet the needs of those students, but not just the students, but I want to support teachers and support the staff that's in the districts also. If we do not provide quality education for our children, we will not have quality employees for our workforce. Because my husband and I have owned a small business since 2006, I feel like that I understand the impact of taxation and overregulation on businesses. So I'm very interested in small business as well as our larger businesses. I'm a true conservative, and I have been a lifetime supporter of the Republican platform. I support the traditional values of life, marriage, and the Second Amendment, as well as Arkansas term limits and the local decision-making in public education. It's very important to me that we keep our public education local. I will vote to reduce size, spending, and dependency on government, and to repeal and defund the Medicaid expansion in Arkansas. I am currently a Justice of the Peace on the Washington County Quorum Court, and I was appointed by Governor Hutchinson to the court in March of 2015. Thank you for allowing me to share my values, opinions, and comments tonight.